Hi. It is the 12th of January, and so I've been sick for the past like 3 days with cough and a cold, and like in my lungs, my I feel like I have a lot of liquid in there, And last night I was like having a hard time breathing, so it reminded me of this girl I was watching a documentary of. Like, she had a channel, and her name was Claire, and she had cystic fibrosis. And I can't imagine what her life was. You get like a little bit of how do you say? You get a little bit of a idea when you're not feeling good, and you're having a hard time. You're like coughing in your chest the whole time. Like, every minute of her life was that. Just always feeling like she can't breathe and like she's gonna die. It's kind of like a helpless feeling. So, like, and in the end, she got a lung transplant and it didn't work out. So she died from it. And, so I just couldn't help thinking about her when I'm like coughing last night. Like, I was in a really bad mood last night. I was like, I miss my mama. I miss being taken care of, and so yeah, I'm still sick. I don't think I have corona. I got tested last week, but obviously I didn't have corona because I get tested for my work. Every week we get tested. And so basically I think I'm gonna recover in 2 days time. I don't have work tomorrow, so that's good. So, like, today I took off work again, and I told them I'm really sick. I can't come in. So yeah, and it's just weird going out in this time when you're sick and you're coughing. Like, if you walk down the street, everyone thinks you're like, oh my god, you have corona. Stay away from her. Meanwhile, it's just a cough. It's just a cold. So today I got a lot of stuff done. I did my laundry, which was on my list of things to do. And so it took longer because the machines there are crap. So it takes a long time to wash and dry, and and then I bought new litter for my cats because the other litter is just terrible, and bought more food for the animals, and excuse me, so I got that done. Thank God. And I bought myself in the pharmacy echinacea and oil of oregano, because oil of oregano is like a natural antibiotic, so you can like kill a virus with it. I was brought up, my parents are like very into like the homeopath and the natural healing and herbs and natural supplements, and so I rarely went to the doctor for anything because whenever I was sick, my parents would just take care of me. Like, they would give me oil of oregano, and they'd give me umibashi plum, and they'd give me kuzu, and then I would get better. I never had to take antibiotics or anything, so that's amazing. So I was like, why not try to heal myself by myself naturally? And last night I was like in such a mood. I was like so full of self-pity. I was just like so sad. Oh, no one's taking care of me. Oh, I'm not feeling good. you know? And, oh, tired. Now my ears are stuffed. My ears, when I blow my nose, my ears just clog up, and it's not fun being sick. I haven't been sick like this in like 2 years. The only time when I was actually sick was when I came to Israel, and the first few weeks, my body wasn't used to the climate change. because it's like a different air, everything different than New York. So I had like violent diarrhea, and it was just like I was so sick. It was awful, and I couldn't stop it, for like a week straight. Then after that, I was fine, and then I still wasn't used to the heat, I would sleep from like in the summer. I would sleep from like 11 in the morning or 12 in the afternoon to like 6 in the evening. I just couldn't get up. My body was like a log, So while I was in the laundromat, this interesting thing happened. Basically, this girl, she came to do her laundry, right? Somehow, we got into a little conversation, and she's from Jerusalem. So I was like, hey, I'm like, she looked like a nice girl. So I'm like, hey, you want to hang out sometime? So she's like, sure. I said, I'm like, oh, do you want like my Facebook, whatever? So she's like, yeah. So then I said, I'm very opinionated, like I don't want to offend anyone, so like I'm pro-Trump, but I'm not I'm not gonna hurt anyone. I'm just very opinionated. So she's like, yeah, I don't like Trump. She's like, he's anti-gays, and I'm like, no, he's not, and she's gay. So I told her, look, I love gays, especially men. Gay men are the best. Gay women I don't care for, the women are weird, but the men, I somehow like the men better. No offense to anyone who watches this. It's so interesting how people are so brainwashed by CNN and liberal media to think that Trump is actually racist and that he's actually anti-gay. Meanwhile, Joe Biden's the one that voted against gay marriage and everything else, So, and Biden is openly racist, and Trump he's just inflammatory, his speech he's very flamboyant in his personality, so I think that's why people hate him so much, but I like his personality very much. I think he's a good man, and then I tried to send her friend request, this girl, and basically my account on Facebook is restricted for 25 days. So I told her, yeah, I can't add you because I'm restricted. So she's like, oh my God, what did you do? I said, well, I posted pictures of Joe Biden kissing his granddaughter on the mouth, and so I was like banned because of that. And they posted Bill de Blasio's naked daughter also, which is not the nicest thing to do. Yeah, so, excuse me, so now I'm in the middle of I know smoking is not good for me, but I just felt like it. So now I'm taking all that stuff, I'm drinking teas, I'm gargling, everything else, and God willing, I'll feel better soon. The guy that I've been dating, he called me up, asked how I'm doing. It's nice. I feel like he seems to care somewhat. But I do feel for him that he's a bit snobbish, he's held back and snobbish, and, I don't know. I have mixed thoughts about him, We'll see what happens. I don't know. I wanted him to come to Jerusalem today to help me, go to the doctor, because I'm kind of like a baby in that way. Like, I'm scared to go and call them, especially because they speak Hebrew. And every time I call the doctor's office, they don't understand what I'm saying. Or when I go to the doctor doesn't speak English. So it's nice. It would be nice to go with someone, but he's like, I can't come. There's the seger, there's a lockdown, and I'm not feeling well anyway. Blah 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 blah. Excuses. I was like, okay, it's fine. It's not like he's my boyfriend or he doesn't owe me anything, Whatever. life is an interesting experience. That's all I have to say. Okay. Well, that's it for now. So tired. I think being sick makes you tired. Weak. Alright, bye-bye.